Script: What the Constitution means to us. Characters:
Heidi, a white woman, married, playwright, 48.
Vendela, a white woman, single, high school student, 18.
Ayushi, a brown girl, college student, 20.
Janie, a brown boy, high school student, 17.
Emily, a white woman, single, high school student, 17.
Time: January 21st, 2017, the day after the inauguration of President Donald Trump. Setting: the Women's March downtown Washington, D.C. Heidi Schreck is at a podium giving a speech about the Constitution, adding in passages from her play, What the Constitution Means to Me. A passerby walks through the crowd. He can and marching the streets. Then he walks over to a crowd that has gathered in front of a podium and approaches a stranger in the crowd, a young woman.
Hey, what's going on?
Heidi Schreck is finishing up her speech on what the Constitution means to her. I'll end with a quote from my play. So maybe we shouldn't think of the Constitution as a crucible in which we are all fighting it out. Because if it's a battle, then the people who have always been in power, men, white people, will continue to dominate and oppress. Maybe instead we could start thinking of the Constitution as a kind of your mother, whose job it is to look out for the most vulnerable among us. Thank you.
Applause. The MC on stage next to Heidi takes the microphone from her.
Thank you so much, Heidi. That was a really moving and powerful speech. I definitely want to see your play now. I agree with what you said about the Constitution mainly protecting powerful white men. And I thought it was very interesting when you said the International Democracy Index ruled we are no longer a full democracy. We were demoted last year. I hadn't heard that. To me, this shows just how much change needs to happen in this country. I agree that our Constitution offers protections for the vulnerable. However, it does not protect everyone equally. I think that we need more amendments to be ratified. We all need to keep working to make this country more equal and democratic for everyone. Okay, now we're gonna open this up to the crowd for discussion. Go ahead, who wants the mic? Oh, yeah, you.
Vendela passes the mic to Janie, who's standing in the crowd. Everyone listens to his opinion.
Okay. I understand your position on the Constitution. However, I think that the Constitution is an important document to this country and should not be thought of so lowly. The Constitution is a fixed document, meaning that the original public meaning was understood as at the time of the ratification, and that the Constitution interpretation and constitutional construction are two different things. I heard Heidi say that we should treat the Constitution as a kind of your mother, whose job it is to look out for the most vulnerable among us. I feel that the Constitution should not be viewed as such, but as more of an outline which preserves the authority of the court.
Janie passes the mic to a young woman with her hand raised.
I really appreciated hearing Heidi be so candid about her struggle to safely have an abortion. The Constitution has neglected to protect our bodies for far too long. And as Heidi said, the right to privacy only serves the 9 men deciding the fate of birth control, 4 of whom are cheating on their wives. As a woman struggling to feel empowered by my body and existence, it is horrifying to acknowledge our bodies have been left out of the Constitution from the very beginning.
Emily passes the microphone to another younger woman in the crowd, Ayushi. Heidi's striking speech got me thinking. I have to say that she was very bold when she decided to connect with people who think there's no point in fighting with the Constitution. I partially agree with Czech when she adds, maybe we shouldn't think of the Constitution as a crucible in which we are all fighting it out. Sometimes you just need to find another way around a problem if you can't directly dive in. In addition, as an international student from India, a country that had been ruled for so many years by a terrible constitution, I believe that voicing one's opinion and finding the need to be heard is very crucial. I don't think the Constitution should only be constructed to look out for the most vulnerable among us. A mother selflessly looks after her children, whether the child needs help or not, and that's why we call them mothers. Thank you.